So we are still in lockdown, and it has been a long time since we've done a baking corner, and since lockdown seems to be the era of trying new things, let's give homemade non-fried donuts a go, because I just love tormenting myself and setting myself up to fail. Baking corner returns with a bang! Hopefully not. Let's go. So I've never done these before, and I don't have enough oil to do the fried version, which is why I ended up looking at baked version. And to be honest, when you're in lockdown, food health habits kind of slip away after a while, so that's why I kind of wanted to do baked versions, because I don't know, that just sounds healthier than fried to me. But you know, you do you, I'm not judging. Personally, I prefer fried donuts, but I don't have the resources or the bravery to do the fried version. This is why we're improvising. I did manage to find a recipe online, and I will put that in the description below for you. So yeah, first of all, you want to mix all of your dry ingredients together. So that's 1.5 cups of flour. I'm guessing you should be using plain flour, however the shops are completely bare at the moment and self-raising was the only one I was able to find, so we're gonna have puffy boys. So yeah, 1.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of yeast. In the recipe it asks you to use 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla extract, and I've realised that I do not have vanilla extract, so instead I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon to the dry mix to see if I can make cinnamon donuts. This could go terribly, but yeah, we'll see. So not much, just like 1 teaspoon, just to see if we can do it. Once your dry mixture is all together, then we're going to go to the wet mixture, which you kind of need to put in a saucepan. Didn't realise that, but you know, it's all good, it's all good. So 1/2 cup of milk, 3 tablespoons of water, and, well, what would have been your vanilla extract, but you know, we're kind of skipping that one. 1 tablespoon of butter. This recipe is annoying as frick, right, because I'm in the UK, we don't use cups and tablespoons as an accurate measurement, especially for stuff like, you know, a tablespoon of butter. That could mean anything. However, that is just the recipe that I found, and I stuck with it because my friend happened to get me these, which are cup measurements, which makes things so much easier. I will try my best to put a translation in the description below, but I am not a math brain, so I am sorry. Camera, are you sorry? There we go. I'm sorry if it's not 100% accurate, I am just working with what I've been given. God damn the metric system. Anyway, wet ingredients together in a saucepan, and this is what concerns me. The recipe says to make sure the butter is fully melted and wait until the mixture is blood temperature. We've been through this when I tried making the crumpets in my Camp NaNoWriMo vlog. Blood temperature makes it sound like you were doing something very sinister. We're making sinister donuts today. And I also don't have a thermometer. So I'm guessing blood temperature is just when you can dip your finger in it and not say ow, but register that there is heat. This is gonna go well, this is gonna go well, this is gonna go well. That's all mixed. I am waiting for it to cool because when I stuck my finger in it, well, pain and panic reporting for duty. Can you tell I've been inside for way too long? Oh. Yeah, once that has cooled down and it is blood temp, I looked it up. Apparently if you stick your finger in it and also, you know, don't say ow, if the material clings to your skin, it is registering a similar temperature, and that is what blood temperature is. That still sounds so creepy! Why? Just give me a temperature or give me a state. I can work with a state. I am a state. I'm in a state. State doesn't sound like a real word anymore. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, when it's at the right temperature, blood or otherwise, slowly mix it into the dry mixture and mix very slow. If you've got a stand mixer, then this is probably going to work a lot easier for you because you can just put the kneading utensil in there and mix it on slow for like 2 minutes and then crank it up to medium for 10 minutes or so. But I only have this little one here and it only has my whiskers. My whiskers. That's not good for bread, so I'm going to be doing it by hand with my little mini spatula, or as Nerdy Nummies likes to call it, my spatula. This is not a Nerdy Nummies recipe, by the way, and it really should be. Miss Pansino, baking goddess, please teach me. Yeah, mixing it by hand, so again for about 2 minutes just to make sure it's all mixed properly, and then a lot faster mixing for like a good 8 minutes or so just to make sure that it is forming a proper dough. Apparently a proper dough is when you can mix it and it completely like cleans the bottom of the bowl, there is nothing sticking. So yeah, see how it goes. I'm losing my mind, have you noticed? I'm sorry if I seem more loopy than usual. It is boiling, it is so warm, and yeah, blood temperature isn't helping. You end up with a sticky dough, and apparently if you press on it and it... Oh, that's working. If you press on it and it rises back up, it means your dough is alive. Mixing with the blood temperature theory, I don't know what I'm creating. But yeah, you take it out of the bowl, you put it on a floured surface, you clean your bowl and line it with a flavourless oil so it doesn't stick. You put it back in the bowl, cover it with cling film, and then you leave it for about 2.5 hours. What am I gonna do for 2.5 hours? Let's find out. Pretty long 2 hours later, and you're finally ready to go. Your dough should have raised. Mine has to an extent. It's still puffy, which I'm good with. However, it is this weird brownish kind of colour, which I have not seen. So we'll see how that goes. So basically now you just want to put it on a floured surface and roll it about 1/2 inch thick. Cut it into the shapes that you want, and then leave on the side to prove for another 30 minutes. Why does dough take so long? I just want my dang donuts. So there they are, all cut out and ready to go. Fun fact, I don't have any parchment paper, so we are using flattened out cake liners. They work the same. Don't judge me, I was doing this on a whim today. Yeah, we leave these for about 1/2 hour or so, perfect time for me to clean up my honestly cracked end looking kitchen. Yes, I used the top of a bottle to cut out the middles and an old souffle ramekin to get the shape. Anywho, yeah, so half hour, they should look a little bit poofier and more risen. Then yeah, preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius, so I don't know what that would be in Fahrenheit. Give them a little bit of a brush with melted butter before they go in for about 20 minutes. Just to say, I double checked the recipe, thank God, because it's not 20 minutes, it's lucky 13. It is 13 minutes, not 20. Good thing I checked that. Okay, so they've risen a little bit, not a whole lot, but you know, what can you do? And I've melted some butter, a little bit of sugar and cinnamon, and I'm just going to brush them over the top and then put them in the oven. At least now I know that I can make the glaze while they're cooking and I don't have to waste any more time, because God knows this day is dragged on enough because of this. But I'm still having fun. Believe it or not, getting stressed out about baking is actually my relaxation technique. I don't know, my brain's weird, we've established this. So for the glaze, we just get a bowl, put in your icing sugar, vanilla extract, and a little bit of water just to make it runny, but not like pure water. There's no measurements to it, which is annoying. But as I said, I don't have vanilla extract, so I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon again, just to give it a bit of taste, but not too much. I'm literally going to put like the bare minimum, a quarter of a teaspoon kind of measurement into it. This is an experimentation, guys, come on. So they're looking a little bit crispy, but they still feel soft. So I'm going to add the glaze now, let them sit for a little bit. Apparently they're best served like straight away, but they're boiling, so yeah, pour a little bit of glaze on, and then we shall see how it goes. That's pretty much my motto at the moment. How's life? See how it goes. Writing project? See how it goes. Baking corner? See how it goes. Anybody still watching? See how it goes. Right, so apart from the fact that I did not make enough glaze, yeah, let's give one of these a test. Some glaze is still be dripping, but it tastes okay, so yeah, let's see how these ended up, shall we? Crispy or not crispy? Middle. They taste like sweet brown bread. I don't know how. They don't taste bad. They really don't taste bad. I think the cinnamon really did help. I do think maybe frying it would have made it taste more like a donut. These are more like a... yeah, imagine like brown bread, but really, really sweet. That's what I'm getting from this. Imagine you'd have to eat these quite quickly because I can't imagine them tasting nice stale. But yeah, overall I'm happy with this. I will consider this a success. Yeah, there are many other recipes out there that are probably better than the one that I found. No offense to the person I found, but yeah, I'm okay with this. This is actually... you can tell they're donuts. I say I'm happy with this. It sounds like I'm really trying hard to convince myself, but no. I am happy with this. They turned out good. They taste great. They don't taste exactly like a donut should, but then that's the whole baking not frying thing, I'm assuming. And I did improvise in a few bits and places. But yeah, overall, baked donuts. Really like them. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. If you guys want to give it a go, go ahead. If you have any improvements for me, please let me know. And I hope you enjoyed this random, nonsensical baking corner that we ended up with today. I hope you're staying safe, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you are just having fun and staying positive in some way. Okay, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, my scribblers.